So without further ado, let me introduce the governor of the state of Mississippi, Tate Reeves.
Thank you, Congressman. Thank you, Congressman, and thanks to all of you for being here. For those of you from around the country that are watching now, please understand that this storm and what you're seeing behind me, this storm entered our state on our western border, right over the Mississippi River, which is not very far from here, but didn't actually exit our state until the northeastern border over the Tennessee-Tombigbee. And so what you're seeing behind me today is illustrative of what you would see if we were standing in Silver City, or if we were standing in Amory, or if we were in Carroll County, or Montgomery County, or Panola County. This storm was devastating to these communities. And as I said on Saturday morning when I was here, and I'll say it again, you can't help but have two emotions when you see this damage and when you are in this community. The first emotion is one of heartbreak. Heartbreak for the people who lost lives. Heartbreak for the people who lost moms and dads, grandmoms and granddads, and brothers and sisters. But you can't just have the emotion of heartbreak, you must also have the emotion of inspiration. Because what this storm has caused in this community in Rolling Fork in Sharkey County and in so many other communities from here to Amory is inspirational. Because people from across Mississippi and people from across America, Mr. President, have shown up and they've shown out. They've shown up to help people in need. They didn't ask where you were from or what you did for a living. They didn't ask you any questions. They just showed up to help. And as I said Saturday, and I'll say it again, it's made me damn proud to be a Mississippian. When I left Rolling Fork on Saturday morning, I'd already heard from the FEMA administrator and I'd heard from Secretary Mayorkas. As I was pulling out of Rolling Fork Saturday morning to hit the other spots, I got a call from the White House. That call was from the President. The President told me two things, and I believe both of them. The first thing he said is, we're going to expedite the signing of the declaration so we can get resources to the people who need it. I said, Mr. President, you'll have it within an hour. He had the declaration within an hour, and before the end of the day, it was back. He expedited it, and the people of Mississippi, Mr. President, appreciate it. The second thing he said that day on that phone call was, we're going to be there to help, and we're going to stay to the end. And I believe him, and I appreciate him. I appreciate the call on Saturday, and I appreciate the fact that the President of the United States is standing here in Sharkey County, Mississippi, to deliver more remarks today, to hear from the people most affected, and most importantly, as he and Dr. Biden have done throughout the day, show compassion for those who have been most affected. So without further ado, please give a warm Mississippi welcome to the President of the United States.